here we are again. It's Wednesday. It is September 1st. We are in Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, where it's a little bit cooler out. It's not as hot as it's been because we had that, what was it, Hurricane Ida, which became a tropical storm, come through, dump a lot of rain on us, flooded some areas of Middle Tennessee. Nothing horribly serious, but it cooled things off a lot.
Yeah, we've been having some heavy rain, and in certain parts of Tennessee, it's been flooding. Thankfully, there's usually no flooding around here, like where we are. But yeah, certain parts, like especially in the more rural areas, tend to flood pretty bad. I know just a couple weeks ago, there was some fatalities, unfortunately, with the flooding.
Humphreys County out here.
Yeah.
And they got hit pretty hard down in Louisiana from Hurricane Ida.
That's awful.
Matter of fact, Uncle Vinny called me up today, and he just landed back home in New York City, and he said that the skies were kind of gray, but they're expecting a little bit of rain from Ida, Tropical Storm Ida.
I also want to mention, yes, today is September 1st, aka first day of Halloween.
It is the first day of Halloween.
So that's exciting.
That is pretty exciting. I'm actually looking forward most this year to Halloween because I really want to make a black cat toon.
Yes. You know what? I might do that as well.
Yeah, because now, from what I understand, you could make a black cat every Friday the 13th, but I guess they did away with that, huh?
Yeah, and you know what? I know some people don't agree with that, but I do because...
Oh, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, you can't have that be a common thing.
Oh,
that's supposed to be a special thing.
Exactly. It's like extremely super rare. So when you see a person playing a black cat, you're like, well, that person's dedicated. They're really into the game.
Yep.
They're probably really into like Halloween and spooky and fall and autumn. And happy first day of Halloween, Annie.
Thank you. You know, I've had my decorations up for at least mid-August.
I know. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Now you can put them up officially, though, September 1st.
No, they've been up.
They've been up this whole time?
They've been up, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
I've been drinking my my signature pumpkin spice lattes from Dunkin'.
Already?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Few days now.
That is absolutely nuts.
Yes.
No new countries or states this week. We kind of maintained the status quo, but we do have. I mean, it's kind of like a big announcement, and it's been pretty popular so far.
Yeah. So, some of you have been asking for it, and you know we were thinking about it. But we have a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, we do. And so it's not like a traditional YouTube channel, right? It's not like us streaming videos. It's just audio only of the podcast.
Right. So, yes, we're uploading the audio with our podcast cover logo on it. Occasionally there will be, like the in-game interviews that we do on there. We're going to try to put those out about once or twice a week. So there's going to be some of those. But it's mostly going to be filled with our weekly episode. And those are going to be up every Wednesday as well.
And people were asking us for that because podcasts, there's a lot of different places and procedures to listening to podcasts, okay? And not everybody's like plugged in where they can find podcasts, even though our podcast happens to be available like on all the big podcast platforms, like what is it, iTunes?
Yes, we're available
Apple
on iTunes.
Podcasts,
Yep.
Google Podcasts,
Spotify,
Anchor, Radio Republic or Radio Public or something like that.
Some things we've never even heard of.
Some stuff we've never even heard of. I checked a smaller podcast catcher the other day, and now I forget the name of it. But yep, we were on there as well. And so, I mean, that's just another way to listen to podcasts rewritten, whether you're listening on your drive home from work or whether you're listening while you're playing the game. As what's that Twitch streamer's name? Iceman. He said that he plays it while he listens to the podcast while he's grinding out certain tune tasks.
That's cool.
Yeah, and he said it just really goes a lot easier, and he suggested everybody else to do it too.
Yeah, we just wanted to become accessible for everyone.
For everyone.
For the people that don't get iTunes or Spotify,
Right,
things
or
like that.
Some
So
people might not know how, so
yeah.
there it is. YouTube, check it out. And how would they find it on YouTube?
So literally just type in podcast rewritten.
And
My
it pops
fiance typed it in. He said he just typed in podcast R and it just popped right up.
Oh, fantastic. And the
Yes. And we have a link on our link tree. So we have a link tree on both our Instagram and our Twitter. And it's you just click that and it'll come up. There's a link.
And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell.
Yes.
And then you'll get notified as soon as the podcast is released.
Right. Don't forget that,
Don't
guys.
forget. What about, I know we had a bunch of great comments this week on our email and our Instagram and our Twitter.
Yeah,
Let's
so
talk
I'll
about
read a couple of those. So we actually did get an email this week. And the email is from Lewis H. And it says, "Hey guys, just wanted to drop an email thanking you both for the podcast. I had to drive across country recently and it kept me company on the long, boring road." And that was from Lewis H.
Lewis H. Oh, so Lewis H. had like a long drive. He was going across country. Did he say why he was going across country?
Didn't say why. Maybe to visit some family.
Maybe to visit family, or maybe he was going to school, or
Maybe going to Disney.
maybe he was going to Disney, and he's like, I'm
knows?
going to listen to Podcast Rewritten.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we could help you out. What was it? Lewis H?
Yes, Lewis H.
Glad we could help you out, pal.
Glad we could help you out. And then we got a comment under our one of our meetup posts from Killa_R.
Killer.
And they said, legitimately clearing my schedule so I can be there.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We got a couple comments under our Toontown species interview, part 1.
Okay. That was
Just
a good one.
suggesting more species for people that weren't in the interview. Venus TTR says, "I want bees so bad, LOL IDKY."
I'm your Venus. I'm
Yes.
your bee.
Barney the Toon says, "Love these responses."
Oh, Bonnie the Toon over here.
Yeah. Geeky S. Cootie says, "I would go for guinea pig or fox."
Geeky S. Cootie. Great answer.
Yeah, so, and then not only did we get a few comments this week, but I checked my mailbox when I got home the other day, and there was our first piece of fan mail, and it was from Aaron B.
Aaron B.
Yes.
You read that to me last night when you came over for dinner, and that was awesome.
Yeah, honestly, that was like, it's surreal.
Yeah.
It was unreal. Completely made our whole week. I'm still just, in awe of it.
What was his name? Aaron B?
Yes, Aaron B.
Thank you, Aaron B.
Thank
We
you
love
so
it.
much, Aaron B. We have it displayed
In our studio.
Yes, in our studio. So
Our makeshift studio.
that was just wonderful to come home to.
Oh, yeah. And in the comments, are there any more comments?
There are, but we'll leave them for next
We'll
week.
leave them for next week. In the comments, you mentioned something about the meetup.
Yes. So, we do have a meetup coming up this Friday, September 3rd at 9 p.m. Central, but there's a twist to this meetup.
It's a twisty meetup.
It is. That's why you're called Loud Jester Tricky
Tricky
Twist.
twist.
Yep.
Exactly.
So at this meetup, we're going to be doing a sticker giveaway, and 2 Toons will be able to win.
Okay.
We have the rules posted on our Instagram. Should I go over the rules right quick?
Yeah, give
Okay.
them a quick rundown how they actually do this.
Okay, so the rules are you have to show up to the meetup, which is going to be at 9 p.m. Central in District Bounce-Borough, and the playground is going to be Toontown Central.
That's the easy part.
Yeah, that's just the start. So we will be taking a group photo for our Instagram and Twitter during the meetup. You have to be in the group photo, and we will tell you when we're going to take it.
That's also an easy part. Everybody
That's easy.
loves being in our pictures.
Yeah.
Don't we always take a group
We always take
picture?
a group photo, yeah. So, rule number 3 is we are going to write all of the Toons' names down that are in the group photo, and we will draw 2 names.
2 names.
Yes. On Saturday, September 4th, we will post a photo of both winners and your Toons' names on our Instagram if you won. So be sure to check back.
And then we'll just send those podcast rewritten stickers out in the mail.
Yep. Yeah, you can DM us your info so we can send you your stickers.
And then you can
That's how that
proudly
works.
display them on your laptop or wherever else you want to put them. I've been secretly putting stickers all over the city of Nashville.
Have you?
And I've been taking pictures of them.
Really?
And I'm going to forward those pictures to you. Maybe tomorrow or maybe the next day. And maybe we'll put them up on our Instagram.
I think that would be a wonderful idea.
I've been putting them up in some interesting spots, actually.
Yeah, so if you guys want to check that out, those should be up soon as well.
Yep, they should be. So what's coming up in September that's extremely exciting?
So that would be the Cartoonival.
Oh.
That's
and
happening September 19th.
September 19th. Cartoonival. And that's going to consist of what again? I know there's going to be fireworks.
Yeah, so I hear they're going to have a merry-go-round this year.
Love it.
I hear, so every year they usually have games that you can win tokens, like they have, let me think, my mind's suddenly going blank.
What about those little bags of jelly beans
Yes,
sitting around?
I love those.
Yeah,
you could just run around and go grab the bags of jelly beans. That's an easy way to get beans.
That's a great way to get beans.
The trampolines, they have, my mind is just going blank. They have pies you can buy to dunk,
What's his
Lef,
name?
I think his name is.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Sounds about right. Yeah, they have all kinds of things you can do there to win tokens to get exclusive prizes that you can only get once a year at Cartoonival.
So, like, you get these prizes. Is it like outfits, like clothes and stuff, or is it?
So most
items?
of it, I feel like, is clothes and accessories.
Right.
There's 2 colors you can get for your Toon that you can only get at Toonfest, and it lasts like forever. It's not like a for fun task.
Oh.
These actually last. So it's Toonfest blue and Toonfest pink.
I like my color though.
Yeah, I like my colors. I'm not going to change them. Then there's some house items you can get for your estate. Like I have.
And these are Cartoonival exclusive.
Yep.
You see, that's cool, and I'm gonna try to get some of that stuff this year.
Yeah. See, the issue is I have been every year, and I have all the things I want. So, I mean, I'm wondering if they're going to add some things for the Toons that have been on since like 2014.
Maybe.
That would be cool.
I can't wait. You know,
Can't wait to
the Toontown Rewritten staff is very, very attentive of what their players want.
That's for sure.
Because I mean, they're constantly, catering to their players through
Yeah.
updates and things like that. Speaking of updates,
Oh.
my goodness.
Yep.
So the cupcake house was pretty cool, right? I mean, that was awesome. I have one. You have one. But now, when did they release the new update? Last night?
So I noticed last night while laying in bed, I got a notification on Discord, and it said, Toontown Rewritten is going to be going down for some updates. And a little while later, it was back up, just like that. Boom, back up. And it said that the Happy Hut house is now available
The
in game.
Happy Hut house.
Yes, and these are seasonal, you guys. These are seasonal houses.
Right, so they're not going to be around forever.
Yeah, well, I think you can keep your cupcake house
Well,
if you want it, but if you buy a new one, it's gone.
It doesn't go up. You see, we don't know because
we don't have our catalog.
We don't have our new catalog. Annie told me about it, and I was like all excited. She was all excited, and then she went and got online and was going to get was it Happy Hut house?
Yeah, I was going to buy it today.
But she didn't have the new catalog.
Yeah, so don't worry if you don't see it in your current catalog because you have to wait until you get a new catalog. So all those Toons today who got their new catalog, get the Happy Hut house.
And if anybody does get the Happy Hut house, shoot us a picture on like Instagram or even in our email, allthingsrewritten@gmail.com.
Yep. Honestly, because I was going to take a picture today and post it on our Instagram.
Yeah, we had this whole big thing planned, but
Yeah.
neither one of us has the new catalog.
Yeah. They also, in the update, added some new speed chat phrases. I'm not sure what those are.
Right.
But they did. They added some speed chat phrases.
And the speed chat stuff is actually pretty important for different, what are they called? Not zones. The
Districts.
Districts, because you can't talk on, or you can't chat freely
Yeah.
on some of the districts. And some people who are naughty can't chat, so they have to use speed chat.
Well, some people I've seen choose to use speed chat because maybe they don't really want to interact with other people.
Gotcha,
Because,
true.
you know, I hate to say it, but I could see why. You know, there's
absolutely.
some bullying sometimes, and maybe you don't want to.
There
Maybe you
is
just
some
want to
bullying.
play the game.
Maybe you just want to put your head down and play the game and not have to deal with everybody's nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, I could see
People
it.
can be mean, and sometimes you just want to play. And I was going through all those speed chat phrases. There's plenty there.
There is, honestly, to interact.
Yeah, you
there
can
is
do
lots.
just fine.
The Toontown Rewritten team has done a great job.
They did a good job with the speed chat phrases and the animations.
And you can buy speed chat phrases, don't forget, from your catalog.
Right.
You can buy some.
Which we don't have the new catalog, so.
Yeah.
Our in-game friend and listener and chronic whisperer, Jigsaw, sent me some stuff, and one of the things he sent me was this fountain. Right?
Oh, I saw that.
How cool is? I think it's like Poseidon or
Yeah.
Neptune or something. Jigsaw. I put that fountain in my living room. Okay, and it looks awesome.
Yep.
I have a big, gigantic fountain, which is cool because I am of Italian heritage.
Yep.
We love our fountains.
Yep. The
Okay.
Trevi Fountain.
The Trevi Fountain. So, thank you. I keep on meaning to see you in game and shoot you a thank you, whisper, and hopefully frighten you. But you haven't been on lately.
Well, the other day, I was playing with Jigsaw and Blair.
You play with them in game?
I actually did. They
that's
invited
cool.
me the other day, which was so nice. Blair was about to max her Cellbot suit, so they invited me to do a VP. Congratulations again, Blair.
Oh, actually, I saw that online and I liked it.
Yeah,
I might
they
have
put me in
commented,
their
I'm not
video.
sure.
They put me
That's
in the video.
right, the video. Yes.
Yes, that was very cool. And thank you again for inviting me, and congrats.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. You found some interesting stuff recently. Where were you in the? You found those cool invasion stats. Where were you?
On toonhq.com, which is very helpful, by the way, for if you need to do a building and you don't have enough people, you can create a group. There's all kinds of things you can do on there, so I recommend going to look it up. But this is about, so if you go to toonhq.com, you click on invasions and then click statistics, you can view, I mean, lots of cool stuff. So
Let's hear some.
what I found, now I would assume these statistics change, not sure, but at 11:42 a.m. this morning, September 1st, I saw the average invasion rate is every 14 minutes. So every 14 minutes there's an invasion.
Gotcha.
The average invasion time lasts about 55 minutes.
About an hour. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
The most frequent cog is a double talker with 14,372 invasions.
You know what? There always seems to be a double talker invasion.
Yeah. The most frequent district is Splashport with 17,261 invasions.
So, in other words, if you want to do some gag training, right, head over to Splashport.
Yeah, because they seem to
They seem to have a lot of
invasions.
Right.
Now, I'm not going to read every district, but these are all the districts from highest to how they get the lowest. Not all of them, but some. So, Kaboom Cliffs at 17,191 invasions.
Kaboom.
Thwackville with 16,790. Blam Canyon, 16,143 invasions. Whoosh Rapids, 11,468 invasions. Boingbury, 11,206 invasions. Splat Summit, 5,134 invasions. And Gulp Gulch
Nice.
coming in last
good.
with 5,088 invasions.
That's all right, Gulp Gulch. Try
Now,
harder.
They also have cog invasions. So we said, what, it was a double talker with the most?
Double talkers, yeah.
Coming in second is micromanagers with
Oh, yes.
13,838. I always see micromanager
I
invasions.
see. Yeah. So do I.
Yes Man's with 13,596. Bean counters 12,014.
Okay.
I'm gonna skip some of these I have written down. Bloodsuckers 9,221.
I see those occasionally.
Flunkies 6,458.
I love when there's a flunky invasion because I do gag training.
Yep. Cold callers 4,937. And then we start getting real low numbers. Version 2.0 cold callers 135
I've
invasions.
never seen a 2.0 invasion.
Nope. I have, but it
Have
was
you?
during a mega invasion.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe it was a Skelecog invasion. Anyways, Bloodsuckers Skelecog, 95 invasions.
Oh,
Pencil
forget about
Pusher
it.
Skelecog, 71. Then you have, like, version 2.0 Micromanager, 10 invasions. Version 2.0 Bigwigs, 3. And then there's one that has 0 invasions, which
one is
is
that?
a version 2.0 Two-Face with 0 invasions.
Zero.
None.
Maybe they're saving that for a special occasion like Doomsday or something.
I don't know, but 0 invasions for that one.
Well, that is some interesting stuff right there. I mean,
Very
extremely
interesting.
interesting.
Yeah.
Some other stuff I find interesting is the history of Toontown Rewritten.
Yes.
And I'd like to do a part 3 of my segment.
Please.
I will. Last week, we were talking about how Dr. Fishington, by the way, thank you, Hollow Cluck Hanley, for telling me how to pronounce that, actually. It is Fishington, like the atomic process of fission. Dr. Fishington, he is the 2 that he's known as because it's him and then it's his rewritten self, the Red Cat. So Dr. Fishington normally is a blue dog. They were like ripped out of time. Now they're on their own timeline. But while they're on their own timeline, they have decided to continue doing research on the silly particle and some of the other particles, which I did not write down. Meanwhile, Dr. Surly finishes up his pocket watch or rewritten device. He finishes that up, not even realizing that Dr. Fishington got ripped out of time and he's on his own timeline. He doesn't even realize that. Dr. Surly activates it and boom! On October 26th, goes back to 1998. Because as you recall, as Gyro Gearloose, he wanted to right all the wrongs. He did, because he actually created the cogs. Do you remember that from the old history?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so now Surly went back on the 26th, which is pretty important, which brings us to the anomaly of the 26th. On the 26th of each month, there is an anomaly, okay? And Dr. Fishington, his original self and his rewritten self, realize that, and they decide that they're going to try to help Surly from their timeline with the anomalies of the 26th. Meanwhile, now Surly is back all the way to 1998, and he's trying to fix things. But he realizes that maybe they need the cogs to kind of help Toontown. So Sir Max, doesn't he run the trolley games or something like that? He had an idea for a game called Robot Thief. Okay, but the Toon Council thought it was too expensive. The budget wasn't there. Surly helps him get it approved. And with that comes the trolley bots. Have you ever heard of the trolley bots?
I have not.
Okay, well, the trolley bots become corrupted, and they become cogs. The old Toontown online story of the cogs had to do with Scrooge McDuck and Gyro Gearloose left one unfinished. Scrooge McDuck is like, I fund this project, right? I could do whatever I want. Well, now it's been rewritten. Okay, so the trolley bots become corrupted and they become the cogs. Once again, we get the elections to vote for Toon Council president between Slappy and Flippy. Well, once again, a yes man cog comes to the elections, takes out Slappy so hard
Oh my gosh.
that he goes permanently sad and disappears.
Oh, that's sad.
Flippy jumps down, defeats the yes man. He's like, no, not in my house. Defeats the yes man. And that's where I'm going to stop it because I'm going a little bit too fast with this history. I'd like to save a little bit because it's so good, so juicy. I would also like to thank, on Reddit, I would like to thank Jake. He spells it Jhaaaayke, like Jake.
Nice.
And on YouTube, I'd like to thank Loopy Goopy G for his fantastic video, and Jake on Reddit for his very, very detailed account of the history of Toontown Rewritten. Two excellent pieces of research material. And to Hollow Cluck Hanley on how to pronounce Dr. Fishington. I hope I said that right. And so there will definitely be a part 4.
In other words, stay tuned for that.
Stay tuned. Annie?
So let's talk about what we did in game really quick.
Perfect.
So my new alt tune that I've been working on, I'm trying to rename her because I'm not happy with the name Pebbles Jelly Butter. So I'm trying to rename her, but I'm not going to say what it is until it's approved. Until it's approved.
Yeah.
Anyways, I got a few laugh boosts on her, and I think she's at 35 laugh now. She got her level 4 squirt gag, her level 3 sound gag. She can now carry 60 jelly beans. And
she's doing better than me.
she got her first drop gag, and she is now past Donald's Duck. She's in Daisy Gardens as of today.
I've been playing 4 months, 5 months straight, and she's already past. Unbelievable.
Well, because I do have my Lady Bella Lemon Swirl to help her.
Gotcha. So what you're doing is
I'm
teleporting.
double tuning. Yep.
Oh, you're double tuning. I didn't do a whole lot in the game because every time I get on, I get distracted with something, whether it be setting up my estate. Oh, I told you last week I picked all my flowers. I sold them. I haven't replanted new flowers yet. But I met you on game the other day, and you introduced me to
the Silly Meter.
The Silly Meter, which has got a lot to do with the history of
Yep.
Toontown Rewritten. And you took me to that place where I went and met Surly.
Yep.
Had a little conversation with him. I went in the back to go talk to Flippy. Flippy was like, I'm busy right now, don't bother me. Which was kind of rude, but, I get it. He's, Flippy, right? He's busy. So that's what I did. I really didn't do a whole lot in game, and I've got 3 tune tasks currently that I need to do.
Did you finish the tune task for the Silly Meter? Did you get it?
No, I wasn't able to get it because I don't have an empty slot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, once you get an empty slot, you need to get that tune task.
I had no idea that was even a thing.
It is a tune task. It's, from what I recall, it's not a hard one, but once you get it, you can vote for the Silly Reward. The rewards are great.
That's awesome. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, the rewards are wonderful.
Let's see here. And that's really all I did in game.
That's about what we have. Don't forget to come to our meetup on Friday, September 3rd at 9 p.m. It's a sticker giveaway, guys.
And wear your best outfit because we're going to be taking pictures. A group photo.
More info on our Instagram.
All right, guys. We'll see you in game. We'll see you next week.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Subscribe and hit the bell so as soon as it comes out, boom. You're like among the first.
Yep.
See
you
next
guys.
week.